Hey. So, I'm gonna be grinding this cool little tower right here. It's a huge drill or whatever. It's, Tower of Wildly Wacky. Alright, it's a pretty fire intro, I would say. Pretty quick intro, pretty nicely whipped up intro.
Writing's not that easy.
Alright, personally, I don't think this tower is good. Like, okay, I do like it, but in a way, I just kind of think it's kind of enjoyable right now. Like, I mean, it's kind of unenjoyable. Jeez, I can't speak. What I'm trying to say is, I think this tower is alright. Like, right now, I'm kind of in the worst position ever. I have the stupidest fails, but for some reason, I have the consistency of a goat. It's kind of bad, too, because this tower is, like, super easy, and all the fails are super bad and a little bit my fault. This tower is very much like experience based. Like, if you have a good time with this tower, yeah, okay, you'll like it. If you have a bad time with this tower, I mean, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just really bad. It's kind of unenjoyable at some points, but for the most part, it's alright. This is actually the last soul crushing I need in this area because I've beaten TOEMP, TOPB, TOHR. Some reason I decided to do TOEMP as my second soul crushing here. It's kind of odd. I think one thing I will say though, the worst part about this grind is having to redo the first 5 floors after failing. The stupidest thing ever. I mean, definitely they are. Like, my fails, like, honestly, they're not my fault. There's a lot of... What? Alright, just from here, I'm basically at floor 3. So, I mean, wait, no, I'm on floor 4. Okay, yeah, whatever. Same thing. Floor 4 is probably, like, the most trash floor this entire first half. Like, I'm being so honest. Not because the gameplay is bad. Like, the gameplay is pretty good. However, it's just a floor that you do once and just never want to do again. Because, really, this floor is, like, a gazillion years long. Honestly. And also, I feel like it's kind of sad that you have to do this floor again if you, like, fail on floor 5 and, like, catch yourself on floor 3. It's really annoying. I think the one creative thing about this, like, the design, this definitely is, like, the best frame in the entire game. Creativity, like, okay, despite it stretching out the exact same mechanic for God knows how long, it actually, like, manages to keep the consistency with, it manages to keep the consistency with the gameplay pretty good. Like, honestly, I'm surprised. Now, honestly, I just kind of, I don't know why I made that noise. Floor 5 isn't that bad. I feel like floor 5 is a glory floor for me. It always feels like I don't know, it always feels like once I get to this, I'm kind of, like, at floor 6 already. Like, floor 7, you know, all those later floors. It just feels like, I don't know. It's like a break floor, in a way. Even though it's clearly not. I mean, look at this gameplay, bro. To be honest, though, like, I figured out that this was a solo build. I mean, I already knew that, but it's just kind of astonishing how one person can build this entire tower with all this like, I don't want to glaze it after saying I didn't really like it. Like, I don't want to glaze it after saying it was mid, but, like, really, you got to give the guy props. Like, they built this entire tower in, like, God knows how long. Like, honestly, it could have been, like, a week. Okay, obviously not, but, I mean, maybe, but. Alright, floor 6. That's honestly the scariest jump in the entire floor, and it's literally, like, the first one? This floor is also, like, a glory floor for me. Like, it feels a little short. Yeah, it feels really short. And then, honestly, getting to floor 7, I mean, come on. It's free from there. But, yeah. Floor 7, to be honest, is like a break floor on the first half. Okay, this jump is kind of bad. Like, sometimes you don't even get the height to jump on the truss and you just kind of fall. But it's whatever. Oh, what? What the f... Alright, nice. Floor 6. Isn't that wonderful? This is, like I said, pretty alright floor. Nothing special. I had something prepared I wanted to talk. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be really bad, but if this tower didn't have a bunch of insta-kills spread out and the punishment wasn't at all, like, close to what it is now, I feel like this tower would not be terrifying. Like, it's impossible to believe I'm consistent at peak terrifying tower. It's like high peak terrifying, but the same thing. All right, back at the forbidden section because I genuinely just don't even know what I fell on. Oh, it was that jump. Never mind. I just remembered. Wow, that was a bad jump to fail. Holy crap, that was easy. All right, from here, I feel like there's no more hard parts, like on the floor. Like the outside quote unquote outside section. It's like an under outside, whatever. All right, now we're gonna pillar a roundabout. The tower calls it. Let me adjust my. Okay. This outside section is kind of creepy, kind of creepy. Ooh, close. I feel like just from here it is like a free trip to floor 7, which speaking of which we are on right now. This floor is like a break floor. I think I've already mentioned this. Maybe it's a break floor, so there's like a safety net on this entire section. But after this, it's not a break floor. So ooh, keep an eye out. Ooh. To be honest, I didn't really know this part was netted. I knew the tower had been like, I knew the game. I mean, I was watching a guide for this tower. I knew the person to mention that this was a break floor, but I didn't think it was like a safety net, that entire section, besides like 2 jumps. So honestly, when I failed that section, the green timer section, I was kind of shitting myself. All right, and then this is like, I don't really know what the design choice was behind this. I always kind of thought of it like a little umbrella. Like the top of an umbrella thing, like the actual like umbrella. I have no idea like how that reminds me of it, but like I don't know, it just kind of looks like. Maybe it's the design of the actual floor too. But yeah, umbrella, it's kind of crazy. All right, we're basically at floor 8 because this part I've never failed ever. I mean, we might make history, but truly, this part is not that bad. I mean, this part is a little like nerve-wracking because of the timer. The thing I'm doing right now, but all right, floor 8, because this part is netted, this wall hop part is netted, and the inside is nothing to stress about. Like, check this out. Boink, boink, bink. See? Easy, freezy, beezy, cheesy. Okay, what the piss. All right, I don't want to like mess this jump up, but floor 8, so isn't that just wonderful? Yeah, pretty much, I guess. All right. Floor 8 in 7 minutes. See, this is the consistency I'm talking about. We're gonna ignore the floor 6 fail. But yeah, this is what I mean. My consistency is beautiful. I actually don't even know if I remember that. Could have been the 50 other recordings I had of this tower because, jeez, the fails are so embarrassing. I mean, it's like a digital footprint or something. See, this part is like, all right, from here it's like pretty easy. I hope so. I mean, I'm pretty sure. We got this little long wrap around. I'm kind of cold. I'm like shivering, and I'm not really that nervous. All right, so we're almost on floor 9. This is like the end of 8. You got this cool little design. Ooh, you're like in a head. I don't really know what this is supposed to be. I just know it's got some pretty sharp teeth. Yeah. The jumps here are pretty like scary. Like this flick is horrifying. Like the timer is pretty lenient, I would say, but it's also like a rush. Okay, that head hitter jump, I failed that like twice. It's the most sad experience ever because I always land here, so I have to stare at the few jumps that I was before 9. Which, speaking of which, I'm on 9. Woohoo! Oh, what's happening to my character? All right, nice. Floor 9. Control the nerves, or the nerves will control you. Okay. To be honest, I think 9 is also a pretty, like, simple... Like, I don't want to say it's the easiest floor. I think this is actually the hardest floor of the entire tower. But, I don't know. Like, to be honest, it might just be a pretty simple floor. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, okay, you get the point. Alright. This jump is pretty piss. Alright, no. I mean, it's nice when you do it, which I didn't, so... Nothing to worry about. Alright, and then you got this little section here where the flicking is kind of off-putting. Alright, and then this, bink. Alright, I'm at the next section of 9. To be honest, this tower is, like, when you actually can, like, the consistency, like, makes me feel that, like, this tower is good, but then the fails are when the tower is, like, trash. But hey, that just might be my skill. Alright. Look at this instant kill. Hardest part in the entire time. I actually died here before because I thought that I wouldn't, like right here, I shift locked sideways and my arms touched the insta kill because I didn't think that it would touch me. So GG's to that embarrassing fail. Like worst TOWWW fail of all time. That's the most like scary flick ever. And then this button part, like this wrap.